You're standing on a beach so blue it looks photoshopped. A French couple is arguing over a sun lounger. Someone's playing Despacito again. And just when you think this is another crowded Mediterranean cliché, Malta flips the script. Because while tourists cram into the obvious sandy spots, we're going to smuggle you past them, into caves, lagoons, and beach bars where the mojitos are colder than your ex's heart. Stay tuned. One of Malta's most magical beaches? It only appears at low tide. Alright, Malta might be tiny, about the size of a large city park if you squint. But this sun-drenched rock in the middle of the Med has more variety in its beaches than some entire coastlines. And yes, it's got golden sands, hidden coves, shipwreck snorkel spots, and even beaches that look like you've been dropped inside a desktop wallpaper from 2009. Let's go! Golden Bay, Malta's cover girl. Let's start with the obvious stunner. Golden Bay is what happens when you Google Malta Beach and click the first image. It's large, golden, shock, and great for actual swimming, not just wading in while pretending the water's not freezing. You'll find sunbeds, lifeguards, ice cream, and possibly 3 stag doos. It's touristy, yes, but it's also great for families, sunsets, and people watching while pretending you're not judging that guy's tribal tattoo. Pro tip: come midweek at 9 a.m. and it's all yours. Ghajn Tuffieha, the wavy sister. Just one headland south of Golden Bay, like literally a 5-minute walk, you'll hit Gnejna Bay. And this one? She's artsy. More raw. Fewer beach bars, more actual nature. And waves that'll happily toss you around like a sock in a washing machine. This is the beach for that slightly unhinged friend who says, "Let's body surf," and ends up face first in seaweed. But look, those clay cliffs, that curve of bay, the stairs you regret on the way back up, worth it, always. Paradise Bay, tiny, flirty, perfect. Now we're heading north, like nearly invisible on the map north, and tucked beside the Gozo ferry terminal like a guilty secret is Paradise Bay. This one's tiny, but it packs a punch. Turquoise water, soft sand, a beach shack slinging cocktails like it's the end of the world, and a dramatic cliff backdrop. Only downside, limited space. So if you don't arrive early, you'll end up sunbathing vertically. Ramla Bay, Malta's red sand sister, in Gozo. Jump on that ferry and head to Gozo, Malta's chilled-out cousin who listens to vinyl and makes her own kombucha. Here, you'll find Ramla Bay, famous for its surreal red-orange sand. Yes, it's a color you wouldn't trust in a milkshake. But under your feet, it's soft, warm, and weirdly therapeutic. Behind the beach, ancient Roman ruins. In front, gentle waves. Above, a cave said to be where Calypso held Odysseus hostage in Homer's Odyssey. Yeah, mythology and swimming trunks, all in one spot. St. Peter's Pool, not a beach, but a whole vibe. We're switching gears. This isn't your classic sandy beach. This is a rocky swimming hole near Marsak's Loch where the brave, or reckless, leap off cliffs, and the sunbathers lie on limestone ledges like toasted sardines. Crystal clear water, insane cliff jumps, and a chance to prove to your friends that you're totally not afraid of heights. Bring water shoes and your inner stuntman. Mellieha Bay, the classic crowd pleaser. This one's big, flat, and shallow, like your last Tinder date. It's also the longest sandy beach in Malta and incredibly family-friendly. Think beach bars, loungers, paddle boats, and soft, silky sand stretching for days. Great for kids, bad for introverts. But if you want a social beach day that doesn't involve climbing cliffs or dodging jellyfish, Mellieha delivers. Armier Bay, underrated and local favored. Right next to Mellieha, but way more low-key. This one's more local, more chill, and the water is that ridiculous Caribbean blue you thought only existed on postcards. There are two beaches here, Armier and Little Armier, and both are great for a proper, let's bring snacks, music, and ignore the world kind of day. Bonus, you can see Gozo from the shore. Quick beach break. If you're into unspoiled shores and beaches the crowds haven't ruined yet, check out our Uncommon Colombian Beach Guide. It's raw, remote, and ridiculously beautiful. Coastlines where you might share the sand with a donkey before another tourist. But for now, back to Malta. Gnejna Bay, the best beach you've probably missed. A local favorite that somehow dodges the tourist buses. Gnejna Bay is all terracotta cliffs, shallow turquoise waters, and a whole lot of quiet. Great for swimming, even better for kayaking or just floating like a sunburnt croissant. Walk 10 minutes down the trail and boom, you hit the nudist section. No signs, just vibes. You've been warned. The Blue Lagoon, technically not Malta, but come on. You're going to Comino. It's mandatory. Why? Because the Blue Lagoon looks like someone filled a quarry with melted glacier ice and added a filter marked, "Too good to be true." The water is absurdly clear, like swimming in bottled water. Boats float like they're photoshopped. Snorkeling here? S tier. But it gets mobbed. Like elbows out at a sample sale mobbed. The move? Book a boat early, arrive before 10 a.m., or stay overnight on Comino and have it to yourself when the day trippers leave. Beaches with a twist. Fomm, wild, remote, and a bit of a hike. But you'll feel like you've landed on a lost planet. Not for flip-flops. Pretty bay. Yes, there's a literal shipping port in the background. And yes, that's somehow part of the charm. Industrial chic meets towel time. Gnejna Bay, tricky to reach, often empty. Feels like you discovered it. Watch the tides or it disappears, literally. So whether you're cannonballing off cliffs, tanning in hidden coves, or floating in a lagoon so clear it's practically illegal, Malta proves that small islands can punch way above their weight. Just remember, sunscreen is a must. Sand in your bag is inevitable. And the best beaches? They're never the ones with the biggest signs. They're the ones you almost missed. See you out there.